Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Albion TV, and it's a very exciting day that you join us on. It's time for Crystal League live action, but not just any Crystal League. It's the final day of the season. The best teams on the server are competing in level 8 and 9 GVGs, the highest stakes matches you can get outside of the Crystal Championship. And not only that, we have an absolute battle for second place right now, Shozen.
Oh, it is so close, dude. It is so close. It's gonna come down to the final
Some
matches.
people have been doing some open world stuff because there's 3,600 points in it at the moment. Not to mention Raid, Sun, Last Warn 2, Crimson could all be poised to overtake War Gods who don't have GVG interests right now. So
Right?
there's definitely other stuff to play for, but the real story has been One Punch Man versus Last Warn. Do you want to give us a quick rundown for anyone before we get into our matches? Our first matches, level 8s, will begin in about 8 minutes. But give us a little rundown on what's been happening with Last Warn and One Punch Man over the last week.
So we've seen the Last Warn has gotten a bunch of territories in the last week. They were donated territories.
They
from
hit
every
50 plus, didn't they?
A lot of territories, Lewpac. This is an unreal amount of territories to push them up into second place. And then One Punch Man during the 20v20s won a level 6 and it pushed them past for number
Like
2. Like
a crazy amount of
just
points.
that much. Just that much.
62,000 points.
Yeah, they got a ton of points for it. And it pushed them ahead. And now Last Warn is out there trying to get as many GVG teams to come join them in the final days. Apparently, they got 4 more over the evening since
Who
last
did?
night.
Last Warn?
Last Warn. But I've also
Oh.
heard that One Punch Man got more teams as well. So I would not be surprised if almost every team we watch has teams from.
They're in the matchmaking right now, and we'll see who they get. It looks like they're going to be facing Ochiwin and one of the 2 Sun teams that's here in the level 8s. So we've got Boda, Karg, Karvinen, Shekri, and of course, Rafis. Versus Ochiwin, Bokix, and his little gang. Decent team, but this is going to be a very, very tough test for them, isn't it? Obviously, the 8-3 has been deployed on both teams. There is the one-hand arcane out there. Bear paws on both teams as well. Boda's running the soldier armor variant. Bokix is running the soldier armor variant. So it's going to be interesting. Nice from Nataxo. Very early blink, but he does dodge Boda's initial E. They drive Boda back, but Shekri's going to get things under control. Both the arcanes went for the cap. The orb's going to miss, actually. Karvinen fails to get the purge onto Nataxo. Kargera's going to try and shut him down, though. Bokix comes in with the Fury Leap. Gorgo duking out with Kargera, trying to keep this bow under control. This is actually a full mirror match in comps. Karvinen dropping very low with the anti-heal. Gorgo going to find the kill. The counter dive onto Nataxo, but Boda's going to have to tap out of this one. He can't stick it in there, and he's already low. Kargera just able to control this backline. Dive versus dive, but it was Gorgo and the Kargera team from One Punch Man that ended up with the first loss. Unfortunately, that was a nasty orb there from Ochi. Doesn't quite connect with his boys. They are able to grab the cap. Orb goes out and the purge, but now back to 5 and One Punch Man. They're going to push on forward to this high ground. Bokix hits the razor cut. Good early pressure onto Boda and attack. So, he blinks, but does still get purged by that Fiend's Cow. In comes Ochiwen with the save there. Judy goes down. Nice use of this. Nice use of the Purity to bop Kargera. But look at the way he just floats around the edge of it with those Mystic Rocks. Gorgo in a bit of trouble now. Shield Boots comes in. They're looking for Shekri. Can't find him right now. And Nataxo going to blink out. And this actually is a very important match for the Kargera team. If they can win this one, they will secure entry into our off-season championship. But Boda, he's going to get drilled by Nataxo, and Nataxo is finding so much space here. Kargera's in a bit of trouble. The orb is going to miss, I think. Shekri, uncharacteristic there on the healing, and they're going to be finding themselves 3-capped. They will just miss this rotation, though. They're going to be pleased with that one.
Yeah, they're going to like only having to go down 10 points in that one. Gives them some space, a little bit of breathing room. They're going to be able to go up here, get this top cap. Karvinen already there. Let's see if these guys get in. Does Bokix get down in time? Yes, he does, and he stops the cap. All right,
they're gonna go
them
for the
back.
squeeze.
All right.
You've got to squeeze that because it's worth, it's so much momentum. Like, there's a lot of points to be grabbed, but both of these teams only really care about the win. That's the most important thing. But look at Bokix. Bokix doesn't have a lot of energy right now. He is running the Scholar's Cow. He's just going to wade on in there. He says, I'm coming down. And this is good confidence, but we've seen these guys face off before. And we've seen the Sun team take first blood before. And last time they got a bit aggressive. They overstepped their mark, and the Kagera team put them in their place. But that might work in their favor.
This is a good team. This is a good team, though. The Sun team is very impressive.
It's a very, very good team. But they're fighting
off. But they're going against the best team. They're going against the best team.
And here we see a clump as Kagera gets the shutdown. The orb not going to connect, but they are struggling for HP now. Gorgo going to try and get some Purge Patrol onto that bow as Kagera rains down attack. So finding space, though. Kagera needs to respect here. They're going to find Gorgo. Leap comes in from Ochi. Just a bit too late to save his boy here. And now it's the retreat. Ochi going to get silenced. Kagera comes in with the Mystic Rocks. Nataxo, is he going to be okay? Can they find the kill on him? He's stuck in those rocks. The leap comes in, but it only buys him a few seconds. Ochi might have a Purity in front of the tent. We have seen Kagera in the tent before, but this time the Kagera team finds what they need. And look at the size of these weapons. I love the 8-3 bear paws. I love the 8-3 staff of balance. It's all so impressive, isn't it?
Well, more impressive is the turnaround that these guys just had. That was impressive. They turned this around after losing their first engagement, getting stopped on the second engagement, having to turn around, go all the way back around, and then they took the win. And
the Sun guys clumped a bit too much. Yeah, they were peeling back there. They clumped a bit too much on the high ground when they were trying to peel, and it just gave Kagera so much value. They need to keep an attack so in enough space to drive back the front line. Carvinen popping that royal jacket already. Orb goes out onto Lotra. Bokix gets the slam onto Kagera. Kagera shredded, but Chekri has the space to get those heals off. And now Nataxo trying to open up. Carvinen with the purge. Kagera comes in once again. Nataxo being drilled back in the open. Ochi needs to help him, but the magic shock needs to get to his guy. Gets that generous heal off just in time. And now Gorgo is the man left behind. The Purity comes out from Chekri, puts him in a dangerous situation. They're drilling in the Guardian Helm. Where is Ochi right now? Doesn't matter because of those Mystic Rocks, that anti-heal. And this time they're just not playing their game. They've been shaken in that engage, and now they're just being knocked about in this open area. They need to maybe rotate quickly and get back in the cap game here.
And it looks like Blue is going to go ahead and take the lead in just a moment here. There we go, 109 to 90. Now they're going to be in comfortable position here with 3 caps, 2 bully plays under their belt, and a ton of confidence.
Yeah, they're going to go aggressive into the open once again. And this time, the problem there was Chekri ended up separated. Ochiwen ended up separated from what he needed to heal and attack. So Frost Armor going to be used. No Mage Robe out here right now. Kagera gets him under control with the Mystic Rocks. Guardian Emergency Shield goes down. Orb into Boda. Bokix is charged up with a Fury, and there's no Purge either, but he can't really make the impact. Nataxo gets dove. There comes the anti-heal. Ochi with the leap. He should be able to get him under control, but this time they need to not leave Gorgo behind on that Arcane. Can they make something happen onto Boda? But they're clumping once again, and the value is definitely there for the One Punch Man team with Kagera. And it's going to have to be a rotation here from Sun. They can't break this choke, but they could rotate quickly and heal en route.
Another 20 tick going in favor of One Punch Man here. And we are seeing a number of One Punch Man teams out and about right now. I do have one that I'm recording right now that is Last Warn, first One Punch Man.
Oh, nice. That'll definitely be one to watch straight after this. This is, I think they could have rotated there, though.
Noob Slayer 79. That's a good matchup right there.
I feel like they should have rotated there. Like, they were a little bit slow on the rotation. They went back to 10. It looked like they wanted to change something. They have actually gone onto the pole hammer. So Lotra is now running the pole hammer, and we've said that the pole hammer is still a very viable weapon, especially because the Merc Hoods are gone. Like, there's usually only 1 Merc Hood in the lineup now compared to 2 or even 3 that we were seeing previously, because everybody wants the Guardian Helm. The Guardian Helm is so strong right now. The Merc Hood has definitely stepped back a little bit. Big dive onto Grafis. There isn't the anti-heal this time, though, so Chekri's going to have it under control, and they need to split the damage and try and stress Chekri out. And as you said, this is one of the most aggressive front lines in the game right now. Kagera and Boda, the 2-man frontline domination. And the problem is, if you're not forcing them back, they're just going to run over you. As we see here, Gorgo and Lotra caught at the back. They need to get the save onto Gorgo. There's the generous heal. The reset does next to nothing. Now they have a chance to rotate if they're quick. The problem is they've got a heal on the way, haven't they?
Well, they've got a heal on the way, and they've already gotten themselves down 60 points to their opponents right here. Well, 59.
Well, this is the 3-cap problem, isn't it? But Cargera's out
you
now.
have to do something. You have to make a big play.
Razor Cut goes onto the choke. Boda takes a beating, but he's in a Judy, and Shekri's up the hill healing. Like, they're not gonna, nothing's gonna happen if they play that way. Like, they have to find a way to either shut Shekri down or anti-heal the thing they're trying to kill. They're not going to be able to bring them down right now. Grafis, he's taking a beat and the stun comes out. There could be some pressure forwards here. Poison goes out onto Grafis. He's actually been separated. Shekri and Grafis separated from the target. And Nataxo forced to blink. Cargera's on top. Ochi doesn't need to heal him, though. It's just Cargera. Boda gets knocked up. Aggressive play from Ochi. The reset goes down. Razor Cut onto Grafis. Grafis is in trouble in the backline. Shekri's trying to connect with him, but this is creating some space onto Boda. And Sun have got some momentum here, but what they don't have is caps. And this is the problem. If One Punch Man don't die, then this is all for nothing. Really, they have so much pressure. They've forced him into the tent almost. Bot kicks. He should be okay. Can they hold this choke?
Okay, now going to the back. Yep, he's going to go get mid cap right now. But they also have to
for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But now it's 5v4 while they're capping. Cargera,
he's coming up.
He's going to get there unless there's a miracle.
Oh, no.
And this is the problem. Like they got Grafis though. They did find the kill on Grafis.
Is that going to be enough here? Because with 30 points left, 10 points in 1 second, these guys have to get 2 caps.
They have to kill enough to get Cargera team though. Do they just want to go all in?
Bully play.
In 8-3?
Yeah.
For this? I mean, it's not their gear, I imagine. So
they don't care.
Yeah, they can just die for it. Now Cargera's going in. Oh, nice purity play actually.
Nice purity play. Very good job.
It's only one cap though. That was
not enough.
From Ochi.
They need to get another cap in 30 seconds, or it is still all over. And they are already on the. They're on the run. They're
sitting 3 guys under Mystic Rocks. That is not the one right now. And it looks like
Bodaville's going to go there and hit the bear, and it's over.
It looks like the OPM pickup of this team for today was a very good choice. I mean, you can't get a better one.
Pickup?
You can't get a better choice of your pickup, can you? What a fight!
Not really, no. This is a guaranteed points one for you here.
Unfortunately, you know, we saw a repeat of last time where Ochiwin and the gang came out swinging and just overstepped their confidence a little bit and ended up on the back.
Take a quick look at the stats here.
Only 5-3.
5-3. But it was that
Very
captain
close.
dominance. It was very, very great aggressive plays by Bodaville and Cargera, just like you said. And even though Ochi had some amazing heals, it didn't work. They lost this one. The bully plays were absolutely fantastic. They're big ups to the Cargera and the boys.
Now,
let me go see what else we have.
Yeah, we're not gonna jump straight to another match right now.
Well, we are. I'm going to go find the right one that we can go to. I'm going to try to find one.
We are able to go
recording.
to one, are we?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that one is the one that we just watched. That's the one that's being recorded. Aramis, Dr. Liberal Dumbass and Prince of Death. Let me see if that one. Nope, we've got that one recorded. Actually, no, it's just the 2 that we are recording right now. Okay.
Okay, so the other ones may be finished then.
I take that back. Apollinator.
Oh, we can go to Apollinator. Okay.
Yep.
Let's have a little look here.
And this is another One Punch Man. 90 to 80. So we're still really early in this one. It must have been quite the battle for caps.
Yeah, definitely. Unusual on the boys then versus Nick Briar 10. This is a part of the Sex of X team. Apollinator we know from forever. And he's running the Ironclad again. But like, wow, he's in 6-3 Masterpiece. So that's what you would call HCE gear, I suppose. But they're definitely a little bit undergeared here, aren't they, for the 8-3? So this is a One Punch Man Blue Army mix team. Very, very good, no doubt, because clearly they're in level 8s. No one in level 8s is rubbish. Let's put it that way.
No, everybody here has won some really exciting matches against very good competition.
Right now, though, the Sun team, they drove them back, but they don't actually have the caps, and they're not going to be able to grab it. So, again, we see the points bleed, even with the upper hand. If you can't convert into kills, it's just not good enough, is it? You have to find those kills. Nice razor cut from him. Did have the Fury as well. Orb comes out from Tosha. Anti-heal from Unnoozle. Now, of course, like the anti-heal is it's a core component of finding these kills right now, because there's so much extra support with the new Guardian helm. People are running night boots as well. There's just a whole ton of ways people can survive. The anti-heal is becoming so crucial for finding the kills. Tosha just about gets the reset onto his tank. Ted, oh, he's grabbed the cap. He has grabbed the cap, and that's why they are under pressure. But if they trade, it's all for nothing. Black Kenny goes down, and now they're going to be forced, if they want to keep that cap, they're going to be forced into a 5 versus 4, make that 5 versus 3. They just lost a Noozle. They will get 10 points off of it, but I'm gonna say that not really worth it for 10 points there.
Yeah,
because they're gonna lose 16 points in deaths, maybe even 20. Maybe even the full 20. I can't see Ted getting out of this. He throws a poison because he knows he's probably not getting out of this, although he survived a lot longer than you'd think. But there we go. So it's going to be a full reset. These guys are going to get 3 caps, so they're going to drop to 28 on this next rotation, and they're going to be on a bit of a timer here, aren't they?
Yeah, this is when it gets real tough. You're down to less than 50 points, 3 capped, back of the tent, late in the match. Ooh. This is not the great position to be, Lewpac. This is not where you want to be.
It's the bit where it forces you to play suboptimal as well. When you're scrambling to grab the caps and stuff like that, it just forces slightly suboptimal play, and it's not what you want. But they're gonna have 2 minutes of this, right? So they're not forced to like rush a cap or do anything crazy. They'll at least get fight something kind of like a normal fight. Actually, oh, there's a back cap going on. There is a back cap going on, and the rotation was too late. Nick BR10. Oh, no, he's found it. Nick has actually found it. Okay. He got there just in time. Ted is actually now on the Bloodletter. We did see some deadly Bloodletter action yesterday, but I really don't think the Bloodletter in the 4v4 is not ideal. Nick is forced back. Now the Sun team comes into the open. Unusual looking to boss the choke. Hurricane. Very early Hurricane, actually, from Apollinator. Looking to interrupt the cap. Grab that 20. Apollinator gets the orb, but he is stuck in those Mystic Rocks. Reset goes down with the Judy. Counter reset. Now Ted looking for these executes, but they need to set something up for this Bloodletter. Like, he needs to be able to get something, and they're just bopping him away. This is really nice from Apollinator. He's even running the bop helm. He's not running Purge right now. Unusual caught on the side. Good reset from Tosha, but his tank is in a lot of trouble. They're getting interrupts left, right, and center. He's just about able to stabilize, but right now, again, the peeling from this Apollinator team is fantastic. They're peeling right back to 10 because they know they're not worried.
They don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah,
they've got this one secured, and unless somebody's going to go for a cap,
and they're going to close this one out.
And that's it, yeah. Ooh.
That was really nice control from them.
1.5 so far for One Punch Man?
Yeah, I mean, the big points come in the next matches. But right now, One Punch Man.
The points matter. All the points matter right now, Lewpac.
Well, they've jumped 18k ahead. 18k ahead of that, and you can't see against them getting max points now, with 3 teams plus in there. Like, I think they're gonna have a good time here. Right? Do we have some matches uploaded, ready to go?
Yeah, we've got 2 ready to go. We can either watch. Let's watch Robin Hooders first. Here he's got a good match loaded up for us. Are we already time sync, Robin?
I need to jump over to it. Hang on.
$23 seconds in.
Yeah. I'll be ready on 0-0 now.
All right, while we're waiting for that, go ahead and enter the raffle, guys. I'm going to pull the raffle in just a moment. Okay, pulling the first raffle now. Red Relief, you've won the raffle. Whisper me to claim your prize. All right, let's do this. Let's start this match.
Okay, so we've got, again, we've seen this team. Surreal, Dr. Libidamas didn't have the best day yesterday. They kind of second-guessed their comp. I wouldn't mind seeing them go back to their double tank kind of thing, but Surreal on the glaive was definitely better. Kyle on the one-hand crossbow was definitely better. And they're up against Stupid Beast and the Sun team here, Cracker Slayer, Cherry, Curtis, and Bobic T1 is what they're up against. They've got a Daybreaker Spear versus the Glaive, so double spear in this match. Kyle getting purged early on from his Purity. Bobtic looking to push forward. He's on that mid-range Arcane. Stupid Beast doing what he can, and of course Curtis with that Staff of Balance that we're seeing so popular right now. Cracker Slayer's also on the one-hand crossbow. He's opted for the Mistcaller though, instead of the the more traditional Crypt Candle or even a shield. So this is quite a mirror match. Kyle's actually running the Astral Aegis on his one, as is Prince of Death on his frontline Arcane tank. He's getting bullied into the corner right now, but Bobtic's being forced right round the houses right now. Prince of Death eats the Impaler, but Beast can't really follow it up. He goes in for the Drain, though. Prince of Death gets the knock up with the elbow smash, putting some hurt onto Cherry. Trying to interrupt those generous heals. Curtis trying to deny with the Mystic Rocks. Double, triple debuff on the front line, but the Sun Boy's been driven down the choke. As Last One looking much more in control of this fight in the early, but the Mortal Agony pushes through onto Kyle. Great play from Durenton. His Purity interception saves his teammate there, definitely. Kyle now back in the fray, looking to land those bolts. Suriel bopped into the corner. Oh, Cracker Slayer cannot find the angle to Purity him again. This is an interesting setup as well. Double Purities on the crossbow and on the Holy. And it's weird, we're getting a lot of mirror matches today, actually, in terms of comps. This time, Last One looking a bit more under pressure on the choke. There goes the breakthrough. Onto Durenton, the bomb's out as well. It's going to proc, but no big pierce. Oh, Impaler onto Dr. Liberal. Stupid Beast. Gonna find that one. Mortal Agony Impaler combo. Very, very hard hitting. And the rest of the boys, they're going to have to go to the tent. And Last One, not the start they were looking for, Shozen.
No, it's not. They got pushed all the way back here, and they're going to lose some caps for this. Middle cap is going now in favor of the Sun team. We've watched a couple of Sun matches.
It's going to be 3, but they're rotating at the moment.
Yeah, it's going to be. I think they'll get it. Okay, nope. They're not going to go and contest that top cap. They're just going to let this.
They're going to eat. They're going to eat the 3, and they're actually going to change something up here.
Yeah, it looks like
they're not happy with something. I don't know. I don't think Kyle's the problem. I don't know. It's double Arcane. I'm just not enthralled with it.
Not feeling it. Not what you want to see out there right now.
Like, it's not the worst, but I don't know. It works better with their crossbow glaive. Like, they still get kill pressure, but I still think a proper CC tank is still such a valuable tool.
I agree. CC is king.
Cracker Slayer, he's going to get flicked very early. Suriel will be able to Mortal Agony him in just a sec. Cherry, though, going to get the reset as Prince and Suriel look for the forward pressure. Elbow smash onto Cherry. In goes another shot. Cracker Slayer in a bit of trouble, but he's going to get the orb right now. Now Stupid Beast looks towards Suriel as Curtis comes back, looking to assist their boys. Bobtic, he's going to get flicked. He's in a horrible spot. Pops the emergency shield. Prince of Death still landing these shocks onto Cherry, just keeping that healing output as low as possible, doing his own version of anti-heal. And these constant orbs do really mess with the buffs of Sun, don't they?
Absolutely. 100%. You can't.
The double Arcane does have its uses there, especially against 2 Purities. You can purge a bunch of stuff.
But it really going to win them the match right now?
If you purge energy management, like if you're purging Scholars, Limhurst, stuff like that, and with 2 of them, you have a much higher chance. Like you can end up just winning the fight because you purged all of their energy recovery, and they just burn out, which we've seen. We've seen energy be the deciding factor many times. Right now, though, they're all in trouble. Nobody has any health on the Sun team, and Last One, they're going to get the poison pot. This should be a kill. Cherry, he had the heal in the air. You've got to feel bad for him there. He had the saving heal, but he just couldn't get it off in time. Bobic is going to drop as well. 2-0. And this is going to be Last One back on top, but they did lose nearly 50 points in those opening 5 minutes.
It's so much. You're really just setting yourself up for such a difficult situation when you lose that many points right off the bat.
Yeah, I mean, this is what we said time and time again. These long fights, like this meta of survival with emergency shield, night boots, stuff like that. Lots of tanky players, mid-range arcanes, double tanks. This kind of meta makes having the caps So important. And getting a 3-cap when you can get it. This time, last one didn't actually manage to grab a 3-cap due to the quick rotation and quick respawn there. Suriel and Prince, they're actually going to pull back to try and help Totally Kyle. Their boys needed some help there. They were able to zone out Cherry and Cracker, but not able to just put any pressure on them. They had to peel back there to save their teammate. Stupid Beast goes in. Royal Armor Energy Drain. Going to do some work. Now Prince of Death just looking for the control. Dr. Liberal misses his orb, but luckily they come equipped with the second orb in the form of Prince of Death. Down goes those shields. Shield after shield after shield going out, but Cracker now, he's in a lot of trouble. Mortal Agony doesn't quite go through. Cherry got the heal out. Steps off of that Impaler, just managed to dodge it. And Suriel's doing a lot of damage just on his own on this glaive, though. He is able to run down Clothies, and it does mean that Cherry can't do anything else really apart from keep his teammate alive. And now they need somebody to like pressure Suriel and stop him just sitting there doing what he can. Breakthrough goes through the whole team. Rotten Ground is down though, so Stupid Beast isn't getting much in the way of healing. They've stacked up for a very, very big shield there. That was what they needed to try and stabilize this situation. Cherry doesn't have his reset, I don't believe. There it goes. Bob now going to be back in the fight. Stupid Beast looking to push forward, but they are being driven all the way back to their tent. They're not dying yet. Bob Tick Mortal Agony. That's going to be a kill though. Bobic T1. He's going to drop. Now it's going to be a reset. This one will be a 3-cap, but it'll just miss the rotation.
There's the rotation, and you're right, just misses it. But we have a nice close match here, 103-105. As we head into
104 now as well with that cap going.
Yeah.
But
very close.
I mean, this honestly just comes down to those key purges having an effect, like syncing up. I just feel like Cracker for me he's not connecting with the right targets to try and put the pressure out there. Like anything he puts into the tank is just wasted in my mind. Like tanks are so tanky anyway, but with all these shields on top, bringing down a tank is tougher than ever. Unless you've got like a disgusting backline, like a one-hand crossbow and a bow, like something absolutely explosive. Bobic comes in, Night Boots onto Stupid Beast. Good purge from Dr. Liberal. Cherry comes forward with the reset. Prince has actually been separated from his team, but that doesn't stop him landing the orb. And once again, Suriel and Prince are just preventing Cracker from being in this fight. Like they're just dropping Impaler after Impaler. Although Curtis is going to find Totally Kyle at the other end. The reset's going to come down. They're going to look for the trade quickly, I believe, onto Bob. The Mortal Agony goes through. The flick goes through. And there's the trade. 1-for-1. Who's going to come off on the top of this? Durenton is a few hits off of death. And if he drops, now Last Warner are going to be forced to reset this one. They're not going to be able to continue unless they die for Cherry. But I don't think they're going to get Cherry now. And Suriel, his moments are now numbered. He's Mortal Agony.
Suriel, he's done.
Yeah, I mean he went for it. And
but
now the thing is,
Kyle is returning.
Kyle they just fought long enough. No healer.
Like, I don't think he should. They should bop back and they should set the reset and get this restarted here. Lose the caps. Don't fight for.
He's going in. Like
he's breaking it for the 20. But he's breaking it for the 20. Now he needs to go top, not run back through his opponents. Okay.
No, he's coming back to his. He knows where his healer is. But like,
there, yeah. No, you're right.
Honestly,
100%.
Coming in one at a time there, they just took such a beating. Like Durenton's almost dead at the start of this fight because they trickled into the fight one by one. Oh, great play from Kyle. Kyle just saved his teammate. Usually we see the hero healers making those purity plays. Kyle, though, just completely denied the follow-up onto Durenton. And he actually maybe just saved Last One's game there. Like, because if Durenton goes down, they full reset again. Sun definitely grabs the 3-cap this time, and they're on the back foot. But it looks like instead they're going to be finding Cracker. It is a trade though for Dr. Liberal. Cherry needs to get out of trouble here. Durenton once again has 3 from Sun on top of him. The orb goes out. He's going to be back at 10, but there's like a separate GVG going on the left, as once again Suriel and Cherry are having their own little war.
Just a little one-on-one fight. They like to play.
Yeah, if the Renan goes down in that fight, it's a completely different match. So Kyle may have just saved the game there with that purity play. And that was really, really good to see because obviously we don't usually see anyone but healers in the purity. So it's nice to see the crossbows getting a bit of montage moments here. Curtis looking to shut down, though. Kyle, instant cleanse from him. Really quick on that Merc hood as well. Really solid play from Kyle in this match. Now, Curtis, he's going to get comboed, but he's going to be okay. Cracker Slayer looked like he wanted the cap here. Cherry going to get knocked up. And now Last One can just grind. Like, this is where their nice tanky, purgy lineup is at its best. They don't have to push. They can just play a nice, slow game, not overextend, and just look. If an opportunity comes up, great. If it doesn't, just keep on grinding. Just don't die. It's always easier to play when your win condition is just not dying.
Yeah, absolutely. If you just have to hold it and just keep falling back, and
they actually find the opening onto Bobic, and this glaive again. If he catches someone without mobility and gets that flick in the right direction, it's still a very, very scary weapon. Stupid Beast's going to use the energy drain. They're going to go for the quick rotation. I guess they don't want to get 3 caps right now, but Last One look fully in control of this with their nice tanky lineup. Kyle,
yeah, they've been doing a great job.
That was cheeky.
That play in the middle now is really working out for them because of that play. Now they've been able to keep the control this entire time. It looked like they were going to lose control. It was quite the play by Prince of Death going in there and just securing that center cap. Well done.
Again, Kyle with the naughty, naughty plays has ninja'd that cap as well. And they instantly found Cracker Slayer. Like, he died so quick there. It was unbelievable. Kind of out of position, but again, this Suriel flick. If you get caught in a dodgy spot, the glaive is one of the most punishing weapons since, like, the Ironclad or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But now they're on the 45-second timer.
They have to make a play now or it's over.
Well, it's over because, like, there's 4 versus 4, so they already know that the back cap's on the board. Kyle, again, MVP for this match, no doubt for me, Kyle. He already knows the back cap's possible, so he's over there. He puts up the shield. He bombs Cracker Slayer. Cracker Slayer responds with the purging shield. Durenton getting drilled. The Guardian, they might find him. They're going to find Durenton. They get the healer, but
here's an option.
It's
here's
not
an opportunity. Well, not with 15 seconds left.
No, that's a trade they'll take any day of the week, but now Last One just need to survive. Like, they don't have an opportunity.
Suicide for it, and there's no chance. Suriel's down there.
They'll suicide for it if they have to, and they don't mind.
There's the victory.
You said it, Shozen. When you're on the back foot on the points, it just, again, 6-8 on kills. Another close match in terms of kills. But when you've got the caps against you, you just get points out the match. And that healer, they would have won that time and time again, but they just didn't have any time to capitalize on it. I'm ready. So the Noob Slayer, he's paired up with Aram. Chicken, one of my favorite healers in the game. I say this every time. But, this Last One team spot, we've seen this Baby Guega, or Baby Guerra, however you want to pronounce it.
Yeah, I've been pronouncing it wrong. It's Baby Guerra.
This team has definitely been having its moments this season. Another arcane tank. I mean, I like the mid-range arcane. I just don't know how I feel about the tank. Because most of the utility is coming from the Purge, not the Silence, due to the crazy amount of CC. Rawbit, he's going to get the the Shadow Caller slam over the top of him. Aram's running the Shadow Caller to help him in the front line, get those pierces and follow it up. Mr. Zen goes in. Down comes the energy drain, though. And again, you constantly got this, like, the front line generally drives back the healer and the bow from both sides, and it's who can collapse or switch up their DPS target. Mr. Zen, though, he's in a bit of trouble. Rawbit pushing on forward. Saboto, actually, good target switch there. And the healer's going to go down for the Baby Jera team. Last One on the back foot already. And this One Punch team, they're just bossing things in that first engage. That was a very quick kill. Great target switch there as well. They were putting all the pressure out one way, then switched it straight onto the healer. The timing with the rooting smash was very good. Able to turn it into a 3 cap as well. And Last One, I'll be honest, considering it's so early, they're being very slow coming out of 10 here.
Mhm.
Like that was far too slow. Like they haven't switched anything up. Oh, baby Jera, was he on the pole hammer to start with? I'm not sure. Maybe they are switching
Yeah.
something up.
Mm.
The kill was so quick, I didn't even get time to look fully at the comps. They have the mid-range royal jacket arcane, Praetorm in the back, having to drop he's playing the assassin's hood actually on the bow. We don't really see that anymore. Usually it's either a merc hood or the guardian helm now. So a greedy assassin's helm build, which you can see a reasoning for it. With the amount of purge right now, those bows need to keep their quiver up. Chicken in a bit of trouble, but emergency shield combined with his little escape, he's going to be absolutely fine. Mr. Zen, he is banging things right now. That's really, really good from him. And he's not going to be able to finish this one off. They're not going to find a kill. Raw bit, he's going to get the drain. Chicken again, just leaping back, keeping himself out of trouble, but keeping his guys alive. Chicken knock up there. There goes the corrupted steel. Good, quick emergency shield. This honestly shows on this Guardian helm. This
A
Guardian
little
helm is
OP.
just. Well, I mean, it's not OP, but it's coming in clutch. Like I honestly I don't consider it overpowered. I think it's quite a hefty shield, but it definitely has the counter in these arcades. But Baby Jera, he's going to drop beautiful armor pierce from Aram there. Crosses the whole team. Mr. Zen, he's trying to get out. Sabota misses the orb. Might be able to save his boys right now. But Sabota, he's going to get root and smashed. I knew
He's
that was
very
coming.
close. There, yeah,
Bam.
too much.
Lovely. Lovely, lovely play there.
Yeah, we're close enough, Bogul. I'm a little off from you, Lewpac, on the stream. I had a little bit of an issue, but I'm close enough. Oh, I'm on. Thank you, Bogul. You got me.
Okay, long as I'm in time. That's the main thing with Bogul.
Yeah, we
These
have to
guys,
try to sync it up.
These guys though, they're just being bullied on the 3 cap right now.
Absolutely, yeah. This was not as close as I expected it to be off the bat here. Baby Guerra has been very good. This team has been impressive recently, and we get mixed results from Noob Slayer sometimes. They're definitely upper echelon, but we've
Consistency, you would say.
Consistency is an issue with them.
Baby Jera. Oh, again, Chicken. Look at Chicken. He's playing the purity. He even reads the blink there. That was very, very nice by him and Baby Jera. He is going to go down. Aram's going to find it. And this is not looking good right now. They did rotate for a back cap, but Ravid's, he's going to be coming back in a bit of a precarious situation because he's got guys in front of his tent. He's even got a one-hand arcane sitting there. And even that back cap, all it did was get them 1 cap, which is going to rotate back before the tick. So another 20 Shozen.
Yeah, and they're just chewing the points up right now. Not much coming from the Baby Guerra team. They need to make a move quickly, or this is going to be over in a flash.
Punished on the choke. Praetorm, he's even with this assassin's hood, he's just getting bullied out of these fights. Like constantly hit with the impaler. They're constantly firing like the shadow cavalry at him. He's got Rawbit threatening him non-stop with this spear. It's just not working out for them. They're just not syncing up. They're not finding the kills. And the biggest adjustment right now is people need to. Oh wait! Oh, Chicken was 1 hit from death there. They just as I said, they're not finding the kills.
Oh,
they had
man.
Chicken on 1 hit, but they couldn't push it over the line, and that was their moment. That was their moment to get back into the game with the healer kill. Does look like One Punch Man are struggling to stabilize right now.
Yeah, it looks like they are getting pushed back.
Helm. They've still got the 3 cap though, and this is a rotation. This is a 20 rotation.
Another one. Yeah, they're down to 30 points.
If they survive in front of the 10, this is a disaster because all of last Warner fighting, none of them are capping right now.
Well, they have. You're right. They're not. I thought we were going to see the bow go back.
Someone would run mid.
Yeah,
but
a little late.
They have to get a kill now. If they don't get a kill now, they're absolutely.
It's over. Lewpac, it's already over. This is. I mean, at this point,
You could kill
Okay,
a bunch of
Baldo
guys
is
and not be
going
over.
now.
They can find raw bit
Baldo
without
is
more
going
agony.
now to
Oh
get the
no,
cap
Jera, not
he's
the
gonna
10.
get.
Oh, what a swap. What a swap from Baby Jera. Nearly went in the 10 to the Purity. Saved his own butt there,
First cap has been taken.
but it's
Red
only
now
one.
has a single cap. Yeah, I know, Lewpac.
Aram gets poisoned. He gets mortal. That was a really good combo.
And
but
now
Sabata
goes
over
down.
here.
Well, it's a 4v5 for this long, Lewpac. Eventually, it's gonna go in favor of the 5.
And now Ravids is chasing the Arcane. Pratom is dead. Like, and it is over now. Baby Jera's going back to 10. Balado does just about get back to 10. Checking for some loot on the way. And this was, I mean, this is what One Punch Man wanted to see. And this is what Last One did not want to see under any circumstances, Shozen. This was the matchup that mattered, and the result was decisive.
It was brutal. It was over and done.
Last one, just banging.
Well, good job for Roarbit and the boys here. They did a great job. Let's see what we have coming up, though. We've got more matches in just a moment. We have our level 9s, Lewpac.
We're about to get into the level 9s in 10 minutes. We've got all of the familiar faces. So the Kagera team is now qualified, I believe. That was their second level 8 win. We already have the champion of Brazil team, don't we? Qualified.
Yep.
And now we're going to be looking, anyone that wins a level 9 will also qualify. So we're going to be hopefully getting some new faces in there. There could be a bunch of teams, by the way, that lost their level 8, but we're still going to see in the level 9. Simply because they already had their tokens. 1 versus 1 punch. So actually, Last One get to put their fate in their own hands here, Shozen. They get full control of their destiny right now. If they can take out the Kagera team, they give Last One a fighting chance at second place. 8-3 across the board for these guys.
Okay, if this happens, that would be amazing, and I'd have to almost, be okay. Last One earned it. They beat Kagera.
I mean, this team is no joke. Honestly, Grafis has already been forced to blink by Suriel. The Purge comes out onto Kagera, and again, this glaive double arcane can be really frustrating. Kagera's actually been pierced, bombed, sent back, and his cartwheel. Kyle's actually quite happy playing against this cartwheel Kagera because he's running the explosive shot, not the auto fire. He's got well prepared. He's having a great old time. Kagera gets the interrupt onto the pierce, though. You've got to fake those pierces, especially against someone as good as Kagera. In the meantime, Prince is onto Shekri. The pressure's going Last One's way right now, though. Last One are definitely on top in momentum, and Kagera, he's going to have to possibly pop a resist here. He's bombed. He does get back to his guys. He does. Actually, no, he's running poison. He is running poison Thetford, so he doesn't have that little bonus save in the front line. He has to respect that crossbow can do a lot of damage to him. There's the combo onto Suriel. In comes Karg with the anti-heal. Durention getting stunned. Suriel wants to go back in, though, and they just push. Really, really comfortable play from Last One. They just push Kagera away. Karg leaping forward with the Mystic Rocks. Needs to be careful. Mortal Agony goes out. Is there a glaive flick? The bomb. Good timing on the Judicator from Kagera. Saves his own skin in the meantime. Now Prince of Death getting drilled by Grafis. We saw that Prince was getting taken out quite a lot in the last matches. And Kyle, though, playing out of his mind once again. Looking for a second MVP back-to-back. Suriel trading blows with Grafis. This is insane right now. Like, who is going to go down first? Suriel is out of energy. He's waiting. He doesn't have anything but his Limhurst. He's not running Deflecting Spin. He's not running a Scholars because he wants the Mortal Agony. It's a greedy build, and now he's being punished for it. And him not putting out the pressure is meaning that Prince of Death is taking a beating out there. Suriel, he needs to get something up there. They don't have that Royal Armor either, Shozen. We see so many comps are running that Royal Armor up front to help with these energy issues.
The energy
Last One is not. Prince of Death is dry.
Issue for everybody right
dry. Suriel is dry.
Suriel, it's so close to going down too. Is he going to make it out?
Oh man, these guys have got energy bars drier than a desert right now. This is what a horrible way. Like they had the momentum in that fight. for energy. They just ran out of energy.
And now Prince of Death, is he going to make it out of here alive? Oh.
It's so greedy running 2 Royal Armors as well. They're going to look for a turn, maybe even on Kagera. The bomb combo. Shield boots get dropped.
But they have no energy still, Lewpac. They're just...
Yeah, Boda's got... Although Grafis is low on energy now. Boda, Shekri's actually out of energy. So last one, they've peeled all the way back to the 10. It's just good. They're just going to nut like 1-to-1 each other in a minute. Yeah. Like,
this is ridiculous.
To be fair though, the healer being out of energy means more than all of the DPS.
Get up there, boys. Get up there. Put the pressure on. Send them back. You got this.
If they see that Shekri's got nothing,
they gotta put the pressure on now.
One of the key things about this comp is those constant purges. If they purge all of the energy management on Shekri, and obviously they can't purge his potion, but everything else, the scholars, the Limhurst, they can be purged and they can just win.
They've got to be careful right now. It's a 3v5 situation down on the bottom. Prince of Death's got to return. They did get the cap in center, and they're going to get it right before rotation too. Ooh, exciting.
This is some crazy stuff. Boda.
And they're going to get the... they didn't quite get the 20 cap.
No, but they do have the 3 cap, and they'll be pretty happy to bully in the open.
Oh, yeah.
Because then if the Arcanes can find space to wrap wide, they can just constantly keep the bow shut down and keep Shekri's energy out.
And Boda goes for the cap.
I think he's going to force the action. Boda's not going to try and stick the cap because he's a smart enough player to know that it's not going to work. Corrupted Steel onto Totally Carl. Totally Carl forced to blink out. Down goes the Scholar. Instant purge from him. Kagera got the Mystic Rocks. Grafis looking for it. But Shekri says no. Resist goes out on Grafis. There comes in the reset from Shekri. But a lot of defensives used. Kyle may drop here. The Mystic Rocks seemed like they last forever, but Kyle just could not escape that. He played it perfectly, but they just couldn't shake off Kagera. And honestly, in that situation, Suriel needs to put this glaive to work. He needs to flick Kagera off of his man so Durenton can get the save. Like, you know Kagera is not going anywhere.
Durenton is definitely out of position here. He needs to get back up.
Kagera getting pinned in the corner. Kyle's going to come in with the instant Pierce Bomb combo onto Kag. And the fight carries on, and it's still a 3 cap in favor of last one.
It's just such a brawl.
Boda's getting drilled by these explosive bolts. The more agony. Does Suriel have a flick? He gets the impaler.
Is he going to get Boda here?
Looking for the save. No, there's the shield boot. Suriel gets bopped away. Great play from Shekri. Durenton comes in with the lead. Once again, though, Suriel's energy. He's just burning through his energy. Kyle in trouble here. Combo. It's rotten ground, corrupted steel, mystic rocks. You cannot heal this man. They bop Kagera away. Kagera's now actually in a pretty precarious situation, and we know he doesn't have defensives. They find Carvinen.
Last one.
Oh no! Has the 3 cap.
This is just Last Warn doing great. This Prince of Death team. Let's give him the props. Wow.
He's got to get out of here now. Shekri, they're going to flick Kagera. Shekri will have this under control, but the Impaler doing work. Suriel playing fantastically here. Now Shekri's just leapt. He does have the blink available. He's going to be okay. Now they just need to watch the rotation, because we know, these guys are smart enough to go for the back cap, but Last Warn already has somebody watching it. Kyle is up there.
Kyle up over top.
Kyle is up there, and these boys they're on course for max points right now. And Suriel has swapped to Royal Armor. He's taken it on board. He knows what was going wrong for his team. All they need to do is Kyle needs to survive these dives, and then they just outlast them. They just outlast them with this double arcane, and Kagera's on top of Kyle alone.
He's just standing.
Durenton is interrupting Boda. Boda's on the Royal Armor as well. Everybody's on the Royal Armors right now. No one wants to run out of energy.
They don't want to run out of energy again. That was one time too many.
Now it's all about the value. Boda gonna get... he gets flicked out of the Judy. That was brilliant from Suriel. This is a banger right now, and we've seen Kagera and the boys back-to-back matches. They've been on the back foot in the opening exchanges, but level 8, we saw them come back against that Sun team. We saw them dismantle them in the level 8s. Now they have a challenge here, and this double arcane, it doesn't play like anything else currently. Boda and Suriel both in jeopardy. They're both manning up, but it's the great arcane on Grafis. Grafis with a bit of a switch up here. So they've gone...
Suriel still going down here.
Momentum now. I love that change from Grafis.
And now Durenton.
He's going to
Number
die.
2.
He's dead.
Yeah.
He's dead.
That's
And
2 kills.
again, they've made the adjustments they need to make. They ate a lot of points, though. They ate a lot of points. And Shekri's not even going to get the cap, I don't think. Yeah. The 10 is done.
Okay. Well, we got an update.
They don't want to lose Prince of Death for this, though. Not worth it. I don't know. 10 points.
Not worth. No. No, that's a lot of gear. Lewpac, we have an update. The Apollinator team got a pass. So One Punch Man got its points.
But that doesn't give you max. A pass doesn't give you max points, which is weird because it's not your fault you got a no-show.
Right, it's not your fault.
But I believe it gives you 70% of the available points, something like that. So the Apollinator team gets a free pass to the Crystal League Championship as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Durenton. Wow, Durenton just got absolutely comboed on there. That curse pierce combo with the corrupted steel is fantastic. But now it's 3 cap against fast rotations. Blinks are going to be committed for this rotation as well. This is going to be a good one. Like, oh wow, it's a back cap. It's a back cap into a split. What a fake! That was brilliant from last one. Oh, they didn't get it. They didn't get it.
They didn't get it.
Carvin was able to interrupt it. It was like last second. I thought it was in the bag. We have a 4v4 up here. Shekri right. Oh, they read him. Shekri's just leapt into a really bad spot. Can they finish the job on him? No, he's good. He's fine. He's sticking the duty. They're getting the impaler. He's still in trouble.
He's not fine. He's not fine.
He leaps out of the way. This is unbelievable from Shekri right now. He should not be alive. He had to play every single skill perfectly there, and he landed everything
out of his mind
exquisitely. He dodged everything, and they trade Suriel, and this is why those guys are the champions. Any other healer in this game would have been dead there.
Yeah, god tier healer right there. This is why they are the champion. So good
from Shekri there. Durenton, he leaps back to safety, but they didn't get that top cap, so now they're getting the 20 against. And last one, they see this season finale slipping away from them because the One Punch Man team is now in the points. They are sub 100, so they're scoring something no matter what. And every point they score now is going to be more points in the One Punch Bank, closer to that 50k mark. That was unfreaking believable. Watch that again in slow motion. And you will just see Shekri dodge everything there. Like, he's stuck in that Judy around the edge to get that bonus healing. He managed to sidestep the second impaler. It was beautiful. And now last one, they've got an uphill battle, but they can definitely find opening. The flick impale onto Carvin, and Carvin blinks to safety. Shekri running intercept with that purity. Dr. Liberal, he's going to blink out, but the Renton misses. He doesn't hit his E, which means he's going to have the longer cooldown on that Haliful reset. And now Suriel looking for a new target, but he can't find anything that isn't inside a Judy. Needs to flick somebody out of the Judy. Chooses Carvin and lands the Impaler. Mortal Agony onto Durenton. Corrupted Steel over the top. So much damage from that Spirit Hunter right now. Boda looking for the energy regen. Good purge from Dr. Liberal. And now last one's opening here. Could be energy issues or another dive, but Shekri again, he blinks and dodges the orb. Sends his orb into the front line as Kargera gets 3 people inside his Mystic Rocks and shuts down any hope of a last one follow-up. Kyle's finding good space here. Kargera's actually in a bit of trouble with this aggressive tank build. He doesn't have those extra defensives that we're used to, but right now he's going to pop to the back line, get that Judy down, and they're going to look maybe for Suriel here. The Magic Shock not going to connect. Kyle blinks out of the area of decay. Last one, they haven't given up yet. They're fighting tooth and nail, but every minute this fight goes on is 20 more points against them. Boda needs to be careful. He's bombed. Actually, the Purity Bop helps Boda get back to where he needs to be. Prince of Death, they're still trying to dive Shekri right now.
You'd think they'd learn. You'd think they'd learn.
Shekri is still dodging. Suriel sticks to him. Does he have a flick? He could swap to Grafis. There's so many options here. Last one are massively on top. They just need to find a kill. Mortal Agony goes out. Mortal Agony hits Boda and Kargera. Last one, find the opening, and that is going to be Boda going down. Can they hold this choke?
They need to get another kill in order to get these caps.
But no, Durenton says no. Durenton's Purity says no, but it's too slow. Kargera purges the Purity.
Gonna get up there
through anyway. He's going to get Mortal Agony bomb flicked for his trouble. He catches an orb. Kagera needs to get back to Shekri. Shekri finds the reset, and it's still a 3-cap despite that kill. Boda is going to be back in this fight. This is an unbelievable match right now, Shozen.
This is ridiculous. This is one of the best ones we've ever seen. Too bad this is not a best of 3. I would love to watch these guys go all day. This is just amazing.
Dr. Liberal, he's found a lot of space. Again,
there's a cap going up top. Cap up top. Rodaville was dragged up top.
It's going to go through.
It does go up through. But Suriel getting punished for it. He's going to be fine.
He's got Durenton on the high ground. There's no anti-heal out. Like, without the anti-heal and no pressure on the healer, nobody dies. And Kyle actually... Boda can't go 1-to-1 with Kyle right now, by the way, because Kyle's healer will get to him a bit easier. Wow, Boda, he disjointed the bomb. He has a tiny little iframe with the blink, and he managed to iframe that bomb. That's unbelievable. Durenton, though, it's a 3-man dive.
Pushed back. Where's he?
Oh, Kyle's purity, though. That crossbow purity definitely coming in. Boda's looking for the cap. Boda's looking for the cap. This is very weird right now.
This is... I don't know what's going on with Durenton going all the way back to 10.
Suriel's found Shekri. It's a 3-cap, but they have no healer. They're going to get 20.
It's going to be 5 points.
They're going to get 20, but Last One's going to get another shot at this. And if they can find another kill here, if they can kill Grafis, they get really nice timing.
They need to get the caps instead of the kills, though, Lewpac.
They only got 50 seconds. The kill's more important in 50 seconds. If they can get another kill, they just delay the return.
True.
Like, they're going to have enough caps to stay in this match. They're already on 5 points. Like, they needed another kill there, in my opinion.
Okay.
But we know this team can grind, and we know this team was ahead. Like, they now win. They now win in 2.5 minutes if they can stay alive.
They got to stay alive, and they got to keep the caps.
They need to make sure there's no back cap, and they just need to watch that dive. They need to make sure that Corrupted Steel combo on Kyle isn't going to stop them. Durenton, nice purity, but the purge comes out. Mortal Agony already. Kyle finds the space, though, and Kagera on his own isn't a threat. Like, Kyle can't do a lot with Kagera stuck to him, but that's a good trade. Honestly, Kagera just chilling. Eventually, he has to go back because of damage every time. His Mystic Rocks are gone, but there's a surge forward. Shekri's in a lot of trouble. Flicked into the corner. Magic Shock. He resets nothing, though. Suriel is going to bear down on Shekri now, and this is going to cause some problems. Suriel actually has to turn around. Carvenin's gone. That's the opening. Can they find another? If they find another, this one might well be over.
Bodaville here.
They got
Bodaville flicked. Bodaville's dead.
100%. He's not getting out of that, and there he goes. They found the 3 versus 5 situation with the 3-cap. They are going to put us reigning champions on a 1-minute timer. In fact, it's just going to be done. It's just going to be done, because by the time they get back in it, there's just, I mean, they're going to have to suicide. They can't rotate 3 for this cap, because they'll just take too much damage at the start. Holy, they're going to win with 5 points.
Lewpac.
Unless 2 people die.
This has just been like...
Where are One Punch Man going to find...
It's going to be tied at 5-5.
Where are they going to find 2 kills? Where are they going to find 2 kills against Double Arcane? Like...
Well, they found it before.
You can't let them get this cap, because that lets them get 1 kill. Like, you cannot allow this cap, or you give them
100%.
like give them 7 seconds on it or something. Nice blink. Shekri's actually going for it.
Shekri's
no,
go for
Shekri. No, Shekri. The cap doesn't matter, Shekri. The cap plus the kill, I guess. I mean, it could be the difference.
It could be the difference right here. This might be it.
His team takes a bunch of damage. Now they only need 1 kill. They have 28 seconds to die for a kill. They're going to go for Kyle. There's the reset, but he's in the rotten ground. The purity trying to intercept. Kyle gets up his scholars. His scholars gets purged, but Kyle is just running for the hills. He's like, save me, Durenton. Poison goes out on Kyle. Prince of Death with the elbow smash into the emergency shield. 10 seconds left on the clock. Grafis is in trouble up the top, and they're just peeling back to 10. 4 seconds, and they do it. They're going to take out the reigning champs, and Last One is going to take it in the final seconds.
Wow.
17 minutes of match. What a finish.
What the? Wow. I mean, I could go look for another match, but this, I don't think there is one. Wow.
Kyle there had the full force of the Kagera team running him down. What a match, though. If you like, you could not ask for a better level 9, could you?
No,
and with that, with that,
back
they
and
qualified.
forth down to the final seconds. Both teams are qualified now.
Yeah, well, the Kagera
They
team was
could meet
qualified
again.
anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is they are both qualified. They could meet again in the tournament. This is exciting.
But the season, well, not the season. Second place is going to go to One Punch Man. That is now confirmed.
They did max points. They did max points even before that match ended. There was another 5v5 that went in their favor. They did win that.
And the irony being that One Punch Man didn't finish a million miles off Black Order. Like, we really could have a what's the word? Like a more exciting season next season. If people play like this the whole time, you know?
Yeah. But it's expensive to play like this, Lewpac.
Well, yeah. I mean, you got to get these teams. I mean, at the end of the day, the Black Order team wouldn't have gone to One Punch Man if there was any chance of One Punch Man catching Black Order. That's for sure. All right, I need the ID for Bogul's meeting. Hang on.
That was a ridiculous matchup, though, and we have 2 more to watch. I did pull a raffle while we were waiting. I'm going to pull one more. So
I've heard.
Actually, you know what?
I've got the info that there's more bangers. More bangers to be heard.
I am restarting the raffle. Give me 1 second. New raffle is open now. Go ahead and enter that. This is when you get to spam, folks. This is where you're allowed to spam. So go ahead and spam raffle. That was just ridiculous. That was an amazing match, Lewpac. I'm blown away.
That was such a good match. Like there's not a better. There's not a better one to choose for level 9s. It's always fun to watch Kagera, but it's always fun to watch them in a close match. And again, they struggled at the start, and then they looked comfortable. And just out of nowhere, Last One found the opening. And Surreal, that glaive is a nuisance.
Yeah,
like we saw how much of a threat. We saw how much of a threat the Rotten Ground is. The Corrupted Steel from that Spirit Hunter on Boda. But the glaive is just a different type of threat. It's a threat against positional mistakes that can just be, you get caught with no mobility, flicked into the away from your healer, like you're just dead. And it was really good because you can pull people out of duties. Do you know what I mean? You can pull them out of their safe spots and just take them out. Let's load up one of these matches then. Where are we going next?
All right, let's start with the Robin one. I mean, it's already loaded. I still have to get mine set up. So let's get that one going. I think Robin's got it already preloaded. Yes, he does.
Is he saying his match is insane or our match was insane?
It could be either one. I mean, our match was definitely insane.
I'm at 0-0 match starts, ready to go.
44 seconds, you said? Hold on, I'm going to pull a raffle in just a second. We're pausing at 0-0. Let me pull the raffle. Wow, that was the quickest 250 people into a raffle I've ever seen. And Kino, you have won the raffle. Whisper me to claim your prize. I'll be in chat in just a second for you to do so. Yeah, you got it.
All right. Are we ready for the Rafficon Last One team?
Let's do this.
The next Last One team.
Absolutely. I'm ready.
So a team that we saw in last season's Crystal Championship, a team that's had a bit of an up and down season, honestly, but definitely contenders in their level 9. And Rafi looks like he's going to be... Is that the Staff of Balance then he's running for this one to open with? No, he's running the Great Hammer. He's whipped out the Great Hammer.
Different. Haven't seen it.
In the level 9.
Okay.
And there again, and it's again, this is Last One versus One Punch Man, Rawbit, Aram, Chicken, Ravadex, Noob Slayer, the Noobs. Oh, wow. 3-man stun. They definitely... The Great Hammer. Yeah, the Great Hammer, again, a weapon which is very, very favorable in this current meta because of the lack of Merc Hoods, the cleanses, plus the fact, I like any E that's also a mobility because it can be used offensively and defensively. However, they're going to need it for a bit of defensive peel right now because they are getting drilled and ATAC is going to drop. Rafi maybe drops. Looks like Uzbek. Uzbek's back, by the way. Bronx was subbing for them yesterday, but they're back to their proper lineup. ATAC 12, Fatality, Chillite, Uzbek, and Rafikon. Back
It's a
to
good
10, though.
team.
Back to 10 in the first minute is not what they wanted for the start of
No,
this
that I was
one.
going to say, this is not how you want to start. They're a good team, but they just got bullied a little bit in the beginning of this match. Already back at 10. Looks like they're making some changes here. They got their full team, like you said. I'm excited to see what they can do, but
Pike, Arcane, Bow, Halaful, Shadowcaller. Very, 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 very strange. Like there's Tank Arcane, Plate Pike, so the rooting smash does do a decent length route as well. And it looks like, is the Noobslayer team going to push here for the low ground? It looks like they are. Noobslayer looking to wrap round. He's looking for an angle actually on his orb, but he's not going to get it because of the hammer. They do end up interrupting it though, so it's going to be fine. Rawbit and look like Ravid's actually found what they needed to find. Aram again. He's going to be a menace, right? He's going to be a menace on this Shadowcaller, but he's got that Sacred Scepter. So 2 Sacred Scepters really does shut down the potential of these hammers. He has switched from the Great Hammer to the Pole Hammer. Personal preference or whatever. Look at that lineup there. There's a really big lineup for the stuns, but doesn't have it or doesn't choose to commit it there. Maybe it was a bit too obvious. Maybe they were worried about the potential for the cleanse immediately. Ravid now drilling into Rafi. Rafi taking a beating, goes down. Not what they're looking for right now. Again, a very, very quick back to 10, and it's going to be a full reset from these boys. Chillite, he should get out of there with Uzbek in waiting. No, he is going to go down, and the 3 of them will slink back to 10, and they're going to go for their 3rd tank weapon. No, he's gone to pole. He had a Staff of Balance there briefly. He went back to the pole hammer. I was going to say 3 tank weapons in 3 engages. Seems a bit like self-doubty, doesn't it?
yeah, you pick your weapon, stay with it, make your plays. This is not the way you want to start. Down 55 points right off the rip.
Chillite's looking for the back cap. They're gonna push left 4-man and hope the Ravids doesn't see the back cap. He doesn't. Ravids doesn't spot it, and he's blinged for it, but he's gonna be too late for that. He's gonna be far too late. He may choose to take a 1v1 with Chillite. The bow very, very strong in the 1v1 situations, especially if he's running the Guardian Helm build. But it looks like Chillite just gonna come back and chill, as his name suggests. Now they're going for the cap, but Ravid's, he's got his blink back. I was going to say, has to be careful. He can easily beat Chillite in the 1v1, though. The halberd shouldn't have any chance against the bow if it's played properly.
True.
Now Ravid going to get, Rafi gets the stun onto Aram, but these clothies with the scepters, right? The stuns just don't last. It's like a mini stun. The scepter is such an insane offhand right now. Like, obviously, you sacrifice the benefits of a Mistcaller or a Muzak or a Crypt Candle or anything else, but not being stunned for half the fight is definitely worth it. Ravid, there's the combo, though. Ravid, no such luck. He does get stunned. He needs to be the stun target every time, actually, because he's the one that actually takes the duration of the stuns, and he has a lot of damage output, potentially. Rawbit comes with the energy drain. Nice reset coming in from Chicken. Once again, got things under control. The ATAC, he's being drilled. He can't get down the choke because of that Shadowcaller E. That is a big issue for him, but they are actually looking to push. They have some momentum. Rawbit's in a lot of trouble. They're all stacked here, and that's a 3-man stun.
It's going to be a big one here. Could be a turn.
3-man pole
no turn
hammer.
available.
3-man Iron Breaker over the top of the E. And look at their health. The Guardian Helm's going to give them 4 seconds of survivability. The reset comes in. Ravid's another Guardian Helm, but Aram
double kill.
Aram, Ravid's Noobslayer, Chicken. Is it the ace? They're not going to find the ace. Chicken.
Well,
Fatality wants it though. Fatality wants it,
it's
but
a good one on a rotation
there.
Ooh, but that double instant kill was brutal. That puts the fear of God in you.
I mean, like, Iron Breaker isn't the biggest pierce. Deadly Shot isn't the biggest armor pierce. But it all adds up. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, when you stack them together, the damage amp is quite a lot if there's no defensives down. And so, like, so many of these tanks, they're playing such greedy builds now. With the Guardian Helm, they're like, all right, I don't need resist. I don't need Martlock. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to go Poison Pot Thetford. And you really can get punished. ATAC, they're going to go play wide. Nice early spread from them. Chillite as well. You know, we saw yesterday, right? We saw Chillite start of every fight. Fury blink straight in. First thing. He's actually holding a few seconds now. I feel like maybe he felt he was too predictable yesterday, but they knew it was coming. They have the purges. They're ready to split. He's kind of like back and forth in the first 2 seconds. Whether it's lack of confidence or he's trying to just be less predictable,
getting
I'm not
bullied.
sure.
He gets
He gets in the Judy, gets the emergency
heal.
shield,
He's
gonna
fine now.
stabilize, but
Okay, that
they
was
are
close.
really clumping right now. Chillite is having a great time with his halberd because of these clumps. Rawbit with the tenacity shoes just to juke a little bit, gets pole
Are they
hammer.
gonna get okay,
Nice
thank God
save,
for the
but he
power
is
fall, but
still
they
gonna go down.
so close.
Chicken! Oh, chicken
No,
under the
chicken,
tent.
no.
Loot
No,
there under the
don't go in the
tent.
tent,
They're
Chillite.
looting him. They're looting him, and
Oh,
Rafikon
that's
swaps
rude.
Chillite out of there. Is he gonna
That's
trash
so
talk?
rude.
I feel like he's about to trash talk. Wow. Wow. Just walking under the tent. Rowdy. Oh, so okay, so ATAC, by the way, ATAC is spamming orbs in the tent and magic
Is
shocks.
ATAC spamming good fight yet?
No, he's spamming orbs and shocks to prevent any gear swaps. He's keeping them combat locked so they can't make any changes.
That's rude. Like these guys.
No, it's fantastic play. It's what
Good
you
play.
should be doing,
Absolutely.
yeah.
100%.
Because it's 20 seconds. It's 20 seconds to drop combat. So why would you not? That is brilliant. You love to see good play like that, just keeping them locked in combat, stopping those swaps. They're going to give them a bit of more of an opening into the high ground here, or the second high ground, not the top one. And then they go play nice and wide. Chillite pumping the Fury, goes in. Oh, hits the clap in the back. Immediate Guardian goes down, as does the plate Shadow Caller, using that plate proc on the E for the armor pierce, the big smash that we see time and time again. I am a fan of
making its place here.
I'm a fan of the static though, the cloth effect. That does
I do. I like that.
insane
That's what I
damage.
use too. I love that. It's great.
The damage on that is ferocious.
It's brutal.
Rapid.
I love that it has so many options now for curse with that. It's great. Either double pierce.
Chillite and Raffi though are driving 3 of One Punch Man out right now. They are clumping a little bit. There comes the Shadow Caller again onto Chillite.
Chillite in trouble.
Nobody controlling Ravid. He just about survives, but he only survives for a few seconds. They could still trade, though. There is big trade on the board after this shield ends. ATAC looking for the reset. I don't think they can push this choke. There's the reset that they needed.
Nice
Raffi,
4 minutes.
Yeah. Raffi gets a good stun to prevent the follow-up. They are going to grab... I mean, One Punch Man kind of need the cap, so I don't know whether they could just push straight on here. Raffi gets knocked up, gets the 2-man geyser, looks for the stun, can't find the angle. Noob Slayer pushing forward. They are going to grab that to stop the 20 rotation. They're still going to eat the 10, and Chillite is back in the fight. So we're going to continue with the 5v5, 2 caps in favor of the Rafikon team. I want to say last one. I want to say, I want to call these teams by their guild names, but they're different every week.
That's not really who they are. Yeah. I mean, it's the Rafikon team.
And next week they'll have proper team names as well.
The Noob Slayer team.
Is the
they'll have their
team
own
qualified, by the way?
I believe they are. I'll have to go look it up. But after this win, I believe they are. Like the last win, the level 8s.
Oh, these Guardian helms, one of the things they do actually is they also trick you into thinking that the enemy team is full reset. And then after 4 seconds, the Guardian disappears and you realize they're all still on no health. So one of the things you've got to be doing in high level is looking at their health when they proc the Guardian Helm emergency shield and then going over the top of it. Like if you feel that you still have the momentum and they haven't reset, just be ready for the shield to end and keep following up. Noob Slayer, Pierce, shredded, Mortal Agony. One more bow shot finishes him. Deadly shot connects. Guys are on the healer. They can't find Noob Slayer. The reset from Uzbek. One punch is in tatters right now. Guardian Helm into a second Guardian Helm. And they're going to just trade Raffi head on into him. The slam isn't even needed. Rafikon going to go down. Guardian Helm. Into Guardian Helm, though, that 8 seconds of insane shieldage there. Like, filth. Absolute filth, Shozen. Yeah, maybe there should be a cooldown before you can get another one. A-Tag's going to drop as well. Our new camera angle drops.
Yeah, we're just getting spun around like wild. The only team that had qualified before today was the Geminex team, but Chillite and Rafikon had already won a level 8. I believe they won the level 8s earlier. So, yeah, they'll be qualified as well.
Kagera team is now qualified. The Prince of Death team is now qualified. And potentially we're going to see the Noob Slayer team qualified as well right now. Aram, no, not if Aram doesn't get saved by Mr. Chicken here. They're trying to stop Chicken. Oh, they could probably find it. What a stun. No, he's alive. How is he alive? He should not be alive. Chillite gets bopped. Oh, Chicken is so good. Chicken, just unbelievable. Aram ends up in the Judy as well. Gets back to full health. Chillite, he had his window of opportunity. That's a good stun from Raffi, but Chicken and his Sacred Scepter doesn't take him long to get out of it. It's a 3-cap against Raffi right now, 40-42, but they're starting to get the kick in of this timer. And this is where the 3-cap, you'd rather have the 3-cap at the end of the match than the start of the match, that's for sure. Always feels good, but now they're just battling uphill. It's a 5v5 brawl. They need to find a kill right now, but Chicken is just not letting it happen. The stun comes through again. The Sacred Scepter gets him straight out. They need to get like 4 people with a stun. And they need something game changing right now.
Not great.
And they need to keep at least one of these orbs on standby for this Guardian Helm. Like if they can insta purge a Guardian Helm, the Noob Slayer team will be thinking they've got it. And then they can go for the turn. But Raffi's gonna drop. And this is game. Raffi's, unless they can find a trade right now, which they actually maybe can onto Aram, surely. Yeah, they get the trade. Okay, game on. I thought it was game, and these guys can't survive. These guys can't survive 30 seconds. There's no way they can hold out for 30 seconds. Chicken is gone. Ravids is gonna go. Surely Ravids is gonna go. Chillite, he's got okay. Fatality finds Raw-bit.
They gotta be quick with these caps. They gotta be quick with the caps. That's it.
There's no one to stop him though. There's no one alive to stop him right now. This is game. This is game. They've just taken it. They're going to get 3 into the 20.
That's ridiculous.
And it's going to be a 1-minute timer. Like, Noob Slayer's only just done it. It's over. Noob Slayer gets caught trying to interrupt the cap. That's the 20-point finish. And the Noob Slayer team.
Wow.
Denied.
Wow.
Last one taking out another one-punch team.
Wow. Yeah,
actually,
but like the back
so the no-show.
Right.
The no-show decided it, maybe.
Yeah, it did.
The no-show win for Last One. The no-show win for One Punch Man possibly decided it because both Last One teams won their matches against One Punch teams. Oh my goodness. Look at the rankings, Shozen.
That was just insane, guys.
23. I mean, maybe because it was close wins, though. Maybe there was enough points from that. I honestly don't know. What a finish, though. What a finish.
Let me make sure I have the right one for you guys here for our next match.
Right. Let's get our third and final match of this evening, then. And this is just a nice little warm-up, isn't it, for next week?
For the tournament? I mean, we just had 2 absolute bangers.
And this team you're about to see is definitely a team that is in contention next week. 100%. Like,
you think the Gemini team is in contention?
Definitely. With Champion of Brazil tanking, they got Bunny team, they got Rebane in there, one of my favorite healers. Like, oh, come on.
It's easily one of my top picks. I love watching them. My most, probably my favorite one to watch.
And we've just seen that the Cargera team is beatable.
Mm-hmm.
They've been shown to be human. They've been on a hot streak. You did mention this last week, Shozen. They have been on quite a hot streak, haven't they, since they had a couple of mid-season troubles. But they were beaten in their level 9.
And it's pretty much official now, guys. I think One Punch Man has taken number 2.
Yeah, and I think that no-show really helped them.
Yeah, I agree. It didn't hurt them any.
We'll never know, though. They can now enjoy 1% more fame per mob than Last One is getting next season.
And I hear that, once again, the number 2 is the true number 1.
I mean, it kind of is, though, isn't it? Yeah, for real. Wow. Right, we ready? This is our final match in the Gemini's team in their level 9 matchup. I'm trying to work out who they're fighting. Because we should know by default now who they're fighting.
Well, we'll see in just a second. Let's count us in, Bogul.
They're going to be they're going to be against the Apollinator team, I believe. No, the
Nope,
Apollinator team got a
Apollinator team
no-show.
Yep, they got the no-show.
Okay, let's go. Yep. Oh, so this will be the Sakata team then. There is another one-punch team, actually, this one, in fairness. Which I believe they're up against. Yeah, Zabroska, Sakata, FS Petit Phils, another loyal one-punch man team. gotta love it. Gotta love those end of season GBGs, haven't you? Yes, yeah. I've been loyal. I've been loyal to my guild for the last 17 minutes. I like this one though. Bear paws on Marine. We did see Boda rocking the bear paws earlier versus that Ochiwin team. In fact, both teams are running bear paws there. Bunny team taking a beating right now. Gome, a name who's been around the block for a long time. Sakata, always been a strong healer in this game. You know, this is a stacked lineup, but this Geminex team has been phenomenal all season, and we know Geminex in his demon armor, right? We know you give this man an opening and he'll get stuff done. Unfortunately, the only thing getting done right now is Bunny team. These guys are getting punted back to 10.
Yeah, just a very quick beginning to this match. 1 minute in, and we already have our first death, and a 3 cap on the way. We got
looks like they're gonna
in chat right now, giving us the commentary.
Looks like they're actually not going to push down too hard, but Marine knows he can raise a cut, but he could get a risk there. He could have been interrupted. Although Champ's playing arcane tank, and I'm going to be honest, I hate seeing people like if I see someone like Champ or Cargera playing arcane tank, I honestly think it's a waste of the player. Like I really do. I think you can cause so much harassment.
Geminex just got bullied and trashed and
healed. Gome was able to
go too.
Oof. Alibs is getting
That's a rough beginning.
Champ should be okay. But yeah. I love how this is the only team, by the way, where we spectate someone other than the tank. We immediately go to Geminex because we want to see him one-shot Clothies.
We want to see him do his master plays. He's very enjoyable to watch for sure.
Has to be the bow though, because again, rooting smash, even with Fury, rooting smash into the Sacred Scepter, I just don't think it gives you what you need. Sacred Scepters must cost a fortune right now, by the way. I don't even want to know what an A3 Scepter's costing after
I don't know
these GGs. And especially with the championship next time, because I tell you, it's one thing, you know, funding teams for level 9, right?
Right.
Is all well and good because you're playing for your season points, you know, it's all about that. Funding teams for the off season gives nothing.
But you don't think One Punch Man is going to fund all these teams?
Geminex combo Sakata and they just shrug it off. I mean, I don't know. You're not going to fund a team that just played for you for the level 9. You're not going to fund their gear for the entire tournament.
What if that's the agreement? Like, we'll come play for you.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, but I don't know.
We'll do your level 8s and 9s today, help you get the season, but you got to fund us in the offseason.
I want A3 for the best of 3 matches and the best of 5 final. Like, holy moly.
Geminex down again. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Lewpac.
This is like, but again, he comboed Sakata with the rooting smash, and Sakata with that scepter just shrugged it off.
These guys are already qualified.
He just shrugged it off. But this is Strugs right now in the level 9. Like they're just getting slapped up the choke, slapped, and I mean he's going for it again. Bunny team is switching. Got the Infernal Staff's gone away. He's switched to the bow. Again, the bow, you know, the bow seems like a less obvious choice in an arcane tank meta because of the constant purges. But honestly, it's still phenomenal. Like you've got to be a good player. You've got to be good at finding that space, finding those angles, and dodging those orbs. But you know, because these guys don't have the arcane, he can get a lot more space. Bunny in this matchup can get so much more space. It's a very heavy front line from the Zabroska team. Obviously, this Spirit Hunter Bear Paws combo. And Geminex, he's going to find out. Sakata's just leaping in. He's leaping in not for the reset. He's leaping in for the disruption. And this time, they might get punished for it. Look at the health on them, and they really could do with that reset right now. Geminex running forward, Mortal Agony, Corrupted Steel goes. Orb comes out over the top, and this one looking a lot nicer for the raid team here. Geminex and the gang. Marine in a bit of trouble. Aliv's trying to get back. Geminex, though, like, he's completely built around combos. He can kill Gome here, though. The Impaler. He needs one more stab. Gome is going to go down. And finally, Geminex doesn't get deleted.
Yeah.
And they just find everything. He has the Rooting Smash available still. So Sakata's about to have a rather upsetting time, I imagine. He's waiting. I think he was waiting for that leap. I'm not sure. Okay, he's actually just going to smash the
He gets bullied in the corner here. Unable to get out. A good 3 kill for these guys. Going to give them the opportunity to turn this around.
The ironic thing about the Sacred Scepter is Zabroska probably gets rooted for longer than Sakata does in plate.
Rough.
Phil's looking for the mid. He's going to stop the mid here. No problem. The northeast is going to go. They're flooding forward. They are still missing one, though. Like, Sakata's not back in the fight yet. So it's going to be 4v4. Bunny is going to arrive. Sorry, Zabroska is not in the fight yet. Zabroska's going for the bot cap because they only have the one right now. It's going to be interesting if he gets this. If he gets this, then actually One Punch Man stay in the cap advantage.
That's brutal after a 3 loss.
That was sloppy for Raid.
Oh, no.
Sloppy for Raid, allowing them to keep control of the caps. Like, I think they got
to
the
work
one
on that
rotation.
Cap game, Geminex.
But they've got the forward pressure. Geminex. Oh, good stun onto Geminex, actually. Stops him following up. He's looking for Gome. He knows Gome is the only one that gets rooted for any length of time. And look at the way they're just denying it.
He's just going after Gome, too.
Gome's got a cleanse anyway. Dude. He's got a cleanse anyway. Doesn't give a damn. That was insta cleanse on the root and smash. But they were just denying him. Slowing him, stunning him. That was brilliant from this team. Like, honestly, like
Gome's still under pressure.
Yeah, but he's got Sakata just chilling.
Yeah, he's got so much.
Geminex needs his combo. Like, his auto attack damage is really good with full stacks. Considering he's on plate and doesn't have Fury, like, his damage is wild.
No follow up on the Geminex and Gome. Come on, Geminex.
He's nearly soloed him.
Needs some help. Any help at all, guys. Just show up.
We got to get something here, surely. Marine, there we go. There's the one.
There they go. And they can turn this into a 2 cap at least. They got to keep people at the gate, though. Keep them back. Geminex will go get your cap.
This is why I like the glaive. Honestly, I like the glaive more than the pike because it doesn't matter about the CC resistance, and it does a ton of damage. Like, Rooting Smash does a ton of damage as well. But like, you just got to play it pure damage, not CC, because of the anti-CC right now. This is not a CC meta, which is why the pole hammers have started to disappear in favor of Staff of Balance, in favor of the arcane. Purges, anti-heals are much more effective, while these clothies are running the Sacred Scepter. And one of the reasons that the Shadow Call is popular is not just the E, but the fact that it lets you run the offhand.
No, absolutely, yeah.
They give him the 2 cap, though. They actually give up the 3rd cap. They're not wanting to pressure this. Well, that shows a little bit, like, for a team that's usually so aggressive, shows that they're a little bit hesitant. And this,
I don't know, maybe it's
front line. The front line of this Gome team is ridiculous. Like, Bunny and Rabane are getting absolutely nailed right now. Like, it's a Bear Paws Spirit Hunter Fury front line with energy drain. Like, it's absolutely horrific. Like, Aliv's is getting run around. Their backline is getting devastated. Sakata and Gome just have to kite for long enough for their front line to kill everything. And I think these guys are just going to shut this down. I think Zabroska and the gang are just going to take this because I don't think the comp for this raid team works in this matchup.
Yeah. It's unfortunate here. But again, they are already in the off-season tournament.
Yeah, they've already qualified, but it looks like this other team is going to be there as well. So we have ourselves a championship. That's for sure. The Pollinator team will be there.
Bringing out the Pollinator team with the free entry.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, it's not their fault. They got free entry.
They earned it by getting there, honestly.
They shouldn't be denied entry because they got a no-show because they queue with the expectation of a fight. But here's the 3 cap, and this is a 1 minute 30 timer. Look at Gome as well. Gome's already up the top, and he's looking at those angles. He's like, "Are you trying to back cap or what?" Geminex is not even on his feet yet. This is not looking good for the boys in this final match of this evening's entertainment, is it?
Not a bad day for a Pollinators team, though. They did win their level 8 today. They're one level 8 and then get a free pass into the tournament. Not bad. I'd take it if I was one of them.
And, you know, potentially secured One Punch Man second place with their free win and their win.
Yeah. Good day for those guys.
Geminix. Wow. Geminix just dismounting and threatening the back cap. I honestly feel that this is kind of due to the fact that,
and this is it.
Like, they're not winning the 5v5. The Geminix is trying to force the 4v4, but he never wins this matchup.
No,
he pops Fury, Gomi pops Mage Robe, right? He Tenacities, Gomi's got Blink. Like, they're just going back to 10. They're just going to tap out of this one. They're qualified as well. The fact that they're qualified means they don't need to push. Raid isn't pushing second, third,
you
whatever.
Don't want to sacrifice any gear here at this point.
I mean, it's not about the gear. It's about tilting yourself, playing in a 30-second time window. Do you know what I mean? And that's a really nice match, though, from the Gomi team. Like, really good. And to be fair, they got more points for One Punch Man. So I actually think the no-show didn't matter in the end. I've gone back and forth, but I mean, let's be honest. Four of the 7 teams in the level 9s were One Punch, and none of them met each other. All 3 of them that fought got different matches, and one got a no-show. 18k. Is there any way to get points between now and maintenance tomorrow? Any way?
World bosses.
Does that include dungeon bosses, like statics?
You got me on that one, Lewpac.
Because the static bosses give something, world bosses give something, home bases give something. Is 18k points even possible?
I don't think so. I really don't.
I think it's done
right now. I think it's done.
I think it's done.
Got this.
Thankfully, we can stop worrying about it.
Wow.
What a finish of the season, though. It's always nice to have that. Like, I just wish it was a battle for first.
That would be first. The battle for first is happening right now between Blue Army and Black Order, deciding which one of them gets it. And I think Syndic is the deciding vote.
Well, it do be like that. We wish it didn't be like that, but it do, Shozen.
Just the way that it is. And on that note, I'm going to pull one more raffle here.
Last raffle then before we get out of there. Don't forget, we've got a bit of a week off coming up. There's any shows this week?
Yeah, we got
other than the championship.
Yep. We have a show on Monday and Tuesday. Monday we have the daily show, which is our community daily show. We'll be showing all the content that you guys have created. We might even do a little bit of a best of, show some of our favorite content from the season. On Tuesday, we will have our news show where we will be preparing for the new Call to Arms update that's coming out very soon. We'll
17?
go over the dev talk. Yeah. We'll talk about the test that we've had. Rumors of a second test going on. So if there is a second test, we will give you the update on when that's happening or if it happened. I'll talk about my experience on the test server. We got a lot coming up, as well as we're going to do one more ZVZ show, one more war report, and just cover some of the events that have happened throughout the season, talk about how it's gone down. Good times, really good war that we had this season. Kind of fizzled out towards the end, but what do? You can't have everything you want, Lewpac. If it was
you can't.
War, you can.
You can't. You can't have everything, can you? You can't have your cake and eat it here. But it's been a good season. There's been tons of action. The GVGs have been phenomenal. And next week's showdown in the championship is going to be insane. That is going to be something else, isn't it?
Absolutely. I'm very much looking forward to this one. They've gotten better throughout the different seasons, and I'm hoping that this one is our most competitive yet. If we just saw like the Cargera team have that matchup, I'm kind of excited. We could have a great tournament all the way through the championship and get a great final match as well. Let's
hope. I mean, I honestly, there's the teams, like, look at the matches tonight. Like 5-pointers, 10-pointers, 20-pointers. Every match has been a banger, pretty much. There was like 1 or 2 stomps maximum, and I think next week's going to be phenomenal. So make sure you're here on AlbionTV for the Crystal League Championship. All of the details will be available on the news site. They'll be posted on Twitter as well. And I'm sure they'll be on the forum. So keep your eyes peeled to that. Don't forget to check out as well the Albion TV YouTube channel. Details above me. You can also get all of condensed shows, and all of the Crystal League matches will go up there as well. We'll be bringing you all of the action plus shows. We'll be back with more Albion TV content this week.
I'm
So
gonna
we
be
look
back
forward to
in 8
welcoming.
minutes, Lewpac.
Oh,
I'm coming
they'll be
right
back in 8 minutes. I won't
Yeah.
be.
Yeah, I'm coming back in 8 minutes. We have an interview with Bourbon Bandit. He just released a new song. We'll be airing that for the first time Friday night.
Dropped his new joint.
Is that what they're
A
saying?
fresh new joint from Bourbon Bandit. Come on.
Okay. Sure. I'll take your word for it.
Okay, right. Well,
Sea
we'll
Monster has
stay
won the
tuned to
raffle.
Albion TV then, guys. Enjoy this next raffle, and I'll see you guys next week for the Crystal Championship.
All right. Thank you, Lewpac, for joining us today. It was a great show, great matches all around. We'll be back in just a few minutes. We're going to leave you with some music, and then we'll get back to it.